Oh boy, the iPhone 16 just arrived. Let's get it.
Here we go. I've done so many of these, but every time that I do one, I get nervous. I get very excited. Because of course, this is the thing that I love the most. And yes, this year is no different. So let's take a look inside of the box. Whoa, look at that. Beautiful color. I wasn't expecting to be this type. In person it's different, but it looks stunning. It's, of course, very look-alike to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Other in the box, we also have the USB-C cable, but surprise, no Apple stickers. First year that we didn't got them, kinda sad. But of course, USB-C cable, a bit bigger than last year, quite cool. And yeah, USB-C 2.0 only. So if you want faster speeds, especially faster transfer speeds, you need to get another one. But let's clean up this mess while we take a further look into the iPhone 16. Next to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, you can really tell that these phones, not that much of a difference. One is natural titanium, the other one desert gold. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is also a little bit taller and wider than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. On the front display, the bezels on the 16 are smaller.
So, it has been 24 hours since I've used the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And this video was supposed to be just an unboxing video, and first impressions obviously. But here's the thing, I think, and I saw lots of these videos, and I think it would be redundant for me to do another unboxing, another first impressions video. So I decided to give you my first impressions, yes, my first 24-hour experience, but also tell you what are the biggest changes from the iPhone 16 Pro Max to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So let's talk about it.
Oh, and if you are asking why did I say in the title of this video that I made a mistake? Well, because I'm still not sure if I'm keeping this desert titanium iPhone or I'm jumping into the space black. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Should I switch or not and keep the desert titanium iPhone?
Again, I want to reiterate, this is not a full comparison between these two phones. It isn't. I will have that video later, next week or probably 2 weeks from now. But this is all the changes that you can expect if you are upgrading from the iPhone 15 Pro Max to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Should you do it? Well, that's a discussion for a future video. But the first big change that you can notice already is the color. Now, the iPhone 16 Pro Max features this new desert titanium color, and I think it looks stunning in person. It's very light toned. It's not very saturated. For some people, it even looks like white. In some lighting, I understand that. But I was using the natural titanium. This color is still available on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I decided to go for a different color this time, desert titanium. So the first change that you will notice is a new color option for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Another visual change that is actually pretty noticeable is the size of the phone. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is now a bit bigger than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It has a way bigger display. Now you have a 6.9-inch display instead of the older 6.7. So if you are used to having an iPhone 15 Pro Max and you think this is a very big phone, oh my god, I'm disappointed to tell you, but this is an even bigger phone. So yes, all of your iPhone 15 Pro Max cases won't fit the iPhone 16, and yeah, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is a bit bigger. But with that, we also have smaller bezels. Yes, not just the increased size on the iPhone, but the smaller bezels make this display bigger. So Apple did not achieve the bigger display with just a bigger body. No, they reduced the bezels on this phone. So now this is thinner, which for some people is great, for others they won't notice. I think that most people it will be tough because the bezels are really thin on the iPhone 15 Pro Max, even thinner on the 16. Do you even care at that point? On the camera side, we have changes. We have new lenses, of course. The 40 megapixel main sensor is refreshed, but mainly the biggest change is now on the ultra-wide camera. The ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max is 48 megapixels, while the ultra-wide camera on the 15 Pro Max was 12. This makes it that the ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max is way sharper. It takes actually better photos. I haven't had the opportunity yet to test thoroughly the ultra-wide camera here, but I can obviously tell you that by having 40 megapixels, you'll have sharper photos and videos, and so better parity with the normal wide lens. That is also 48 megapixels. As for the telephoto, it's the same 5x telephoto present on the iPhone 15 Pro Max that is present on the 16 Pro Max. But if you are buying the iPhone 16 Pro, the normal iPhone 16 Pro, not the Max model, then you will have the new 5x telephoto, so the same 5x telephoto present on these two phones is now available on the 16 Pro. Before, it was only 3x on the iPhone 15 Pro. And now, the biggest change of them all, the camera button. Yes, now we have a button specifically for the camera. Apple likes to call it camera control. And this is a very fun thing, because now you can have the iPhone in this position and take photos with the button right there. This is so cool to use. I showed this to my dad and was like, oh, that's nice. And I do believe that normal people, normal consumers will love this feature because it will help them to take photos, to take videos, something that you do a lot on your iPhone. So pretty simple how it works. You simply click it to open the camera, and then if you lightly press it once, it will open up the menu. Then you can slide around, for example, to zoom in, to zoom out. You can slide around with this thing. It's touch sensitive. And another thing that is pretty cool is if you lightly press it again for a long time, or if you lightly press it twice, you will have more menus. So you can choose between the menus by sliding around, zoom, camera, style, tone, depth, whatever. This works really well, and it's a great feature for the iPhone. You can also press the camera control once to take a photo, long press it to start a video, a quick video, which the iPhone 16 Pro Max now can record quick video at 4K. Before it was only at 1080p. And yes, another big change on the video side now is that you can record 4K 120 frames per second. So now the iPhone 16 Pro Max can take slow motion video at 4K resolution. Insane feature for those people that love to take video with their iPhones. So yes, these are the old changes present between these two phones. Again, I don't think it's kind of worth it to upgrade from these to this because, let's be honest, they are almost the same. But for people that have the iPhone 14 Pro and lower, it might be a good option. But I'll have a full comparison video to show you between the cameras, the performance, the A18 Pro chip against this A17, gaming test, speaker test, battery test. All of that will be available on my full comparison video. Now it's a little bit of taste. What are the differences between these two phones? So if you are excited for that video and for all the videos coming from the iPhone 16 Pro Max, drop a like down below and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.